What if you need more leads? What if you find yourself with a pipeline that's empty? What if you find yourself in a situation where you don't have people to sell to? How do you solve this problem, right? So when we think about leads, there's a couple of different formats, a couple of different channels that would make us happy when it comes to leads, okay? Now, the best form of leads that we get is inbound leads. People hear about us. These are referrals. They come to our website and they say, you know what? I love this person. I love Alita. I want to work with her. How do I sign up? How do I fill out the form? And they fill out the form and then it comes to our email and we've got a warm lead. This is what we call inbound leads. Okay. Inbound leads convert to at like a 3 to 7x higher ratio than cold leads, obviously because of one simple thing. It's they have intent. They are at the bottom of the funnel, probably in the consideration phase or even in the decision-making phase, which means they're at the bottom of the funnel and they are ready to buy. Now it's on us to provide the value and to do the sales work to get them to convert. But what if we don't have a system of getting inbound leads? What if we need to go and generate leads for our business? When I think about lead generation, here is how I think about generating leads. Number one is to use social media. Social media is the gift for all businesses. YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, Reddit, the list goes on of channels that you can use to generate leads for your business. Now, the reality though is that it's a give get. What you give is content, and what you get is engagement and viewership and leads. So if you are ready to make the commitment to create content to put onto social channels, you are going to get the gift of generating leads. Well, there's some objections now. I'm too old to do videos. I don't know what to say. I've got a face for radio. I don't have time to do videos. The list of objections goes on. We have heard them all. I don't like my voice. I don't like my skin. We have heard all the objections. And we feel compassion and we feel empathy for that. But the fact of the matter is, do you want to do videos? Are you in the video business or are you in the money business? That is a question that I will ask you. That comes from an inspiration from Rob's favorite TV show, Breaking
Yep,
Bad.
you got it. Amazing show. If you guys have seen it out there, and Better Call Saul, yeah, really good as well. But
And
yes,
and what's the line, Rob?
well, hey, are we in the meth business or are we in the money business? And
Yeah.
then Walt says he's in the empire building business. But yeah.
Yeah, so pardon the illegal reference there, but the point that we're trying to make is, are you guys in the video business or are you in the money business? Folks, we are in the money business. That's why we're here. We are here to provide value, to create relationships, and to be rewarded in a financial, beautiful, compensatory way into our bank accounts through cash, Benjamins, dead presidents. That is why we are here, my friends. Detach yourself from the idea of needing to be a video personality and root yourself into the idea of providing value to people and being rewarded as a result. When you create video content and you put it on the social channels and you have a funnel, which means you have a way to respond to people in comments, you have a way to have some sort of DM automation, and you have a link in your bio that takes people down a funnel, which is a link. Side note, Dubb.com has a bio link function. If you look on the right side of your dashboard in Dubb/dashboard, you will notice the bio link widget. If you have this funnel set up, you are going to generate leads through social media. Now, truth be told, social media platforms need us to create content. If we don't create content, they can't put ads. So if you go to Instagram, it's a simple equation. Swipe, 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 5 swipes, and then an ad appears. So they need 5 people to do organic posts in order for them to do an ad. If we don't do the organic posts, they don't have a platform on which they can put advertisements. They need us. Zuck needs us. Google needs us. They need us to create content, and they will give us the gift of engagement and viewership. And as long as we're focused in value and education and consistent, this traffic and these leads ultimately will continue to flow in. So, back to the thesis here, inbound leads, social media. How can Dubb help you? Download the Dubb mobile app, click on the little brain icon, say, write me a script about my business for social media, make it non salesy, 30 seconds or less, Make it interesting, start with a hook, provide value, and give a call to action. It's going to write a really good script for you. There's an AI profile section in there as well that's going to hyper personalize that script for you. Try it. I encourage you. It's amazing. And then you know what even makes it easier is when you click on that script and then you click on the camera icon, you can now see the video in a teleprompter. All of this is available on the Dubb mobile app. Read from the teleprompter. You can adjust the font size and the text speed. It's going to help you record videos. That is a video that you can then post to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, X, whatever channel you're using. Make sure your bio link is in there and you will generate leads. Stay consistent. Okay. The second way that we think about generating leads is to use third party services. There's so many out there. There's Apollo, there's Seamless, there's Hunter, there's Zoom Info. The list goes on. Every single real estate company has access to some platform. Every single B2B company has access to some company. Those platforms are very expensive. Those platforms cost anywhere from 100 to 300, 500, sometimes $1,000 a month, and you get a certain amount of finite leads, which everyone is getting, okay? And then most of the time, unfortunately, those leads are not high quality, okay? The emails are not validated. The phone numbers are on the DNC list, do not call. And then you send an email or pick up the phone, and then you get blocked, or your email ends up in spam or undeliverable, and that's not good for your domain reputation. And frankly, it's not good for your mental health. Okay. So the thing that we have to root ourselves in is how do we get high quality leads that are validated? Emails are real, an MX lookup, an SMTP ping to make sure that that email is real. How do we make sure that that phone number is not on the do not call list? Because those are the people that do not want to be called and they will be pissed off. Okay. And they might have the FTC on speed dial. So you don't want to call those people. Okay. Or text them for that matter. Okay. So the thing that I am so proud to share with you is that if you go into the Dubb agent, ai.dubb.com, we have built deep integrations to lead generation so that you can generate leads for your business. This is not just searching the web and searching people's websites like in the olden days. That's not what this is. We have created relationships and we have bought leads at bulk through all the major service providers and the source of those service providers. We have done the legwork, we have paid the money, we are buying volume discounts, and most importantly, we are ensuring that you can validate all of this contact information. Validate the email. I said it already, MX lookup and SMTP. That's what I said. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Just ask ai.dubb.com, the Dubb agent, to validate your email, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll give a percentage. It'll say if it's a catch-all. It'll say if it's a spam, if it's a trap. It's going to have all the information for you. And then the phone numbers, it'll make sure that it's not on the DNC, the do not call list. Folks, do not call, email, text people if you have not validated these emails. It's not good for your reputation, and it's not good, once again, for your mental health. Okay? I encourage you guys to try this. We have done the legwork on the back end. It's not free. We pay credits. We buy them in bulk. The good news is that you don't need to go and sign up for a service. You don't need to go and give Apollo or Seamless or Hunter or Zoom Info or a real estate company leads a monthly subscription amount for leads. We have done that for you. You just pay in the form of credits. So it's a pay as you go model. If you generate the leads, it costs some tokens. Maybe it's 25 cents or 50 cents or $1 a lead if it's highly qualified. And then you now can go and take those leads and use the Dubb agent to go and orchestrate your entire sales funnel, right? So now that's the next thing I'm talking about. Once you have your leads, now it's about orchestrating because the Dubb agent will take your leads and now actually do something with them. It will craft personalized emails. It will research them. It will save those emails into your draft. If you trust it, it will even send the emails for you. If you have a Dubb video link, when in my previous video, I was talking about your dream team, your videos, your evergreen videos. This will take that video and send that to people so that they can see you. Know, like, trust, remember? And this can do it all by itself. And you know what's even cooler is you can set up a routine every single day to do this. You set the routine, you generate the leads, you draft the emails, you send them, you rinse and repeat. You update the CRM, you update your calendar, and you wake up in the morning and you say, my technology, my investment, my Dubb is working for me. It's making money in my sleep. Okay. So I encourage you guys, go to the Dubb agent at AI, generate some leads, generate some scripts, get your stuff on social, get your emails drafted, get that agent working for you, my friends, because gone are the days where we don't have leads anymore. Now we have abundance of leads. Okay. So not only is this a mindset shift, but it's also a technological shift. Okay, I love watching mindset coaches just like the next guy, and I feel pumped up when I go to those conferences. But I always wonder when people come back from those conferences, like what are they going to do with their computer now that they're all pumped up? And that's not really how my mind works because I'm a technology developer. So I always want to build tech that actually allows people to execute what they've learned and the new abundance mindset. And I'm really proud to say that it's all available at